Bad things happen to good people because you can't actually become a spiritually developed person without these crucial periods of progress that happen when we're going through times of struggle and distress in our lives. And the point of it all is to set us free. There are two things blocking all of us from the peace, happiness, spontaneity, and joyful way of life that we call heaven: our own false beliefs about life and our selfish or materialistic impulses. They can take many different forms in us and can be very hard to identify in ourselves and even harder to let go of. In fact, our ego will refuse to let go of them unless its world is disrupted, which happens during these times of distress. Only in that distressed state of mind can we really be liberated. This is a process that God carefully guides and manages, even though it often seems like chaos to us. So how do these struggles change us? Right now, we have our mental and emotional priorities all out of whack. Toxic, misguided elements crowd into our headspace, demanding that we give our time, attention, and life energy to pursuits and trains of thought that really don't serve us or anyone else. Our higher aspirations, or the person we know we really want to be, gets pushed to the margins and often drowned out in the noise. These spiritual struggles are the turning point in the process that flips all of that. In brief, they create the conditions to replace evil and falsity with goodness and truth. So they're doing something really good, even if it can be distressing to go through. Why does it all happen this way? Think of it like building your spiritual immune system. The physical and spiritual sides of life mirror each other. All the complex physical processes we go through are reflections of deeper spiritual processes. So the reason we have to grow spiritually through struggles is the same reason our immune system has to grow through encountering hostile microbes. There's even an analogous connection to the current medical technologies we use to stimulate our immune systems. Well then, what are these spiritual struggles like? We experience them as mental and emotional distress. Swedenborg describes them in places as the pangs of conscience. And I think it would fit into the more well-known term, the dark night of the soul. So is stubbing your toe a spiritual trial? Is losing your job one? Well, it's actually not about the event, but rather our own response to it. When outer circumstances trigger our own deeper concerns about the nature of life, God, and what's truly precious to us, then we've got the raw elements for spiritual growth. So this episode is about how our own struggles are an important tool for spiritual growth. We're not answering the overall question, why does evil exist? For that, see our other episode, Why Bad Things Happen. And for more about why things do and don't go our way, see Does God Control Good Luck? But to understand why God doesn't prevent us from suffering, how periods of spiritual crisis follow the medical principle of imitating an infection, and to break down the anatomy of a spiritual trial, keep watching.